Hey yo! What's going on, fellow One Piece stands?
What's happening?
I got one too.
He does. And we here for a holiday, a big holiday.
Hey, One Piece Day, 1044.
Facts. And we got our guy, Jalen, gonna unpack this amazing chapter with us. Good to have you on, my brother.
Hey yo, what's good?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Hey,
Glad to be here.
Gonna have his contact in the description below. Gonna check out his channel, his TikTok. Got a lot of dope stuff going on, especially with anime, especially with One Piece. Check out his content, super dope.
Facts.
Yes sir.
So I'm not gonna lie,
Don't lie to me.
this chapter was crazy.
Super.
From start to finish. Didn't really have no downtime.
And it was only 14,
And it
well,
was
really
only
12. Really 12.
About 12 pages.
And it was a lot.
I don't even know where to start. Where do you want to start?
Well,
I guess
shit.
the beginning.
Yeah. I want to start with, I think the very first page, Zunisha first acknowledges, that Luffy is Joyboy or whatever. And he says that I have lost, or it's something I've lost. I don't know if you noticed that or not. What do y'all think that he means by that? What do you think they lost? Like the bet, the wager? Or, because I feel like it has something to do with the duration of time that Zunisha's been spending walking around the earth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to do something with like a bet, and that now Joyboy apparently is back. He lost his bet, so whatever happens next is I'm not sure, because the turn that this arc is taking is crazy right now.
Super crazy. From the start of the show, episode 1, I never in a million years would have thought we'd be here right now in Wano, looking at Luffy do this. Just a boy, a 17-year-old boy with rubber, made out of rubber, and now he's something completely different. When you finished the chapter, Duran, what did you?
So
how did you unpack it?
So it's interesting. He's a Zoan,
Right. Huge.
but so is like Gear Fourth, like a part of the Zoan,
The fruit.
fruiticity of it.
I feel like every transformation he's had is a part of the Zoan type, because like once I really thought about it, there are no other, what is it called, Parmesia types that have transformations. It's really only Zoan types. So I got to give credit to Oda there. Definitely didn't think about that prior to the last couple chapters. Definitely didn't see Luffy becoming a Zoan anytime soon in the show. What I really want is more clarification on the title of his fruit.
Yeah, because I've heard everything so far.
Yeah, we found out that the true name of it is the human fruit. And so I really want to know, is that something different from Chopper's human fruit, or is it because Luffy's is a mythical Zoan? It's different, or what do you think, Jalen? Talk to me.
Oh man, but yeah, as you said, it's a mythical zone, so it's also known as the human fruit, but it's also like model Nika. So I'm guessing like there are different models, maybe.
I'm not gonna lie, because that's an idea, because that could open up a lot of different paths in the show for One Piece. Because then there could be different, what's Ace's fruit called? Flame fruit.
No, it wasn't it was something different from that.
Oh, it's not flame.
Flare fruit.
Flare. You're right.
Yeah.
So can there be multiple models of the flare fruit, or is this only strictly unique for Luffy and Joyboy's just fruit itself?
That could be a possibility, because it all says Sun God Nika, so
Right.
there'd probably be so much lore and story behind that, just in itself.
This nigga Luffy's a god, bro.
Right.
We thought he was just made of rubber. This nigga's a god.
Insane. And I feel like, okay, because we in some earlier chapters we heard the world government talking and them saying how his fruit was later or previously renamed to throw off the trail of it, I guess. So how long do you think the world government has known Luffy to be in possession of this fruit? Because I feel like Luffy's his name has been thrown around the world government in the newspaper for years, or for a long, what's it been, 2 years since he's been pirate?
2 or 3.
Right. So I feel like having the information that it's that fruit and you know who has it, I feel like his bounty shouldn't have been no measly 30 million or whatever it was starting out. I feel like it should have been like the utmost important. Hey, we need to go catch this guy. This guy is a prop. This is the fruit we've been looking for 800 years. I don't know if that's a plot hole. I don't know.
I think there's supposed to be a reason. We just don't know about it yet.
Maybe so. I can't hold it past Oda because he usually does fill in the blanks later. But in this chapter, it seems like the world government has been knowing, Luffy's got what we need for a minute. So I'm just thinking, okay, they had all these opportunities and times to, put an end to Luffy, and they wait till now when Kaido was already kind of trying to do the job himself. Kind of odd to me. Let's get to the fight. That's what I want. That's what we all really here for.
So he transforms. And honestly, I'm fucking with the transformation because I don't even know how it looks, but I just like it.
I don't even.
Like, it looks weird, but a good weird.
Definitely.
Like, he's glowing, but it's like a weird glow.
Yeah, it's not like a Naruto KCM glow or a Goku Super Saiyan glow. It's something very truly just uniquely to Luffy himself.
Man, he looks so happy.
He does.
I love the fact that after he transforms, he literally cannot stop laughing no matter what the situation is, whether he's fighting or just sitting there. Hence the title Joyboy. I think Oda put that in perfectly. I'm loving everything about this transformation so far that I didn't see coming.
Damn,
at all.
so is this nigga like a Kurama inside of Naruto now? Is he about to be like that main character, usual demon inside of me?
It's crazy. So I thought that before this chapter, but then as we got into it, I feel like maybe it's more of an
probably like an alter ego, maybe
power. Yeah, maybe so. Because when he started talking to Kaido at the end, he was like, "No, it's cool. I ain't tripping off that lame nigga."
Yeah.
And let's get back to what we was doing. Let's finish this fight. So it seems like he's still in the same consciousness. I look at it more as, you remember when what was Yusuke's trainer name?
Genkai.
Right. You remember when she put that orb into him? That power?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it kind of like that in a sense. Not as much as it being placed into him, but I guess awakened in him in a sense. What I'm really trying to figure out is, what do you think were the parameters to awaken his fruit and him to become ergo Joyboy? What do you believe caused this?
Probably that nigga coming. It had to be.
Think it was him?
Well, shit. Never mind.
Because he
Probably
didn't do
that last strike.
Kaido's last strike.
Yeah, because he was already worn out, and he said this is my last attack.
He did. I was talking to Zach earlier, and he believes that it was the fact that all of the air had left Luffy's body, on top of
exhaustion.
On the air on top of his mastering of Ryu.
Yeah.
Which is very possible. It's really too early to just cross anything out to say no, that's not it. But what do you think, Jalen?
I would have to. I would like to say it's similar to Goku's Ultra Instinct, where he's in a form where he's relaxed, he's calm, he's not worried about anything. He's just Luffy all around, just happy and just enjoying himself. Because you see when Kaido unleashed that blast at him, he was just wow, and just easily blocked that. And he's not taking it seriously at all anymore. He's having the time of his life. So it's like this fifth gear is just a brand new personality for him. Not brand new, but it's just Luffy.
Yeah,
that's basically what it
like
is.
The true embodiment of Luffy's true character. I feel like the world government was like describing it perfectly right before they went into Luffy snatching Kaido out the sky like a damn ragdoll. But as they talk some more, we then find out that Luffy's his fruit basically gives him, once it's awakened, gives him the power to do anything he fucking wants. Like it's limitless depending on his imagination. And we know Luffy can be a very imaginable person.
He could think of anything.
we seen his gear 2 and gear 3. So
I won't be surprised if he started flying next.
Honestly, he damn near already did with gear 4. So it's literally no end to the possibilities of his power now, and his fruit with this new information. Like I have no idea what to expect moving forward for next chapter.
Probably start swimming then.
Hey, I don't know. It's literally a mountain of ideas that I'm sure he could think of to fight with now.
Exactly. Probably could do like anything in this form.
Yeah, definitely. Prior to this chapter, what did you think that his awakening would be for his fruit?
I have no idea. Because at first he was like melting. I was like, what is going on? Like,
right.
Is something changing? Like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna become like a liquid, or I wasn't sure where this was gonna go.
Yeah,
but now I'm looking at these like cover pages, and it's like his hair is on fire.
Yeah. It's just so crazy to me how far we've come since episode 1 in chapter 1 to where we got right now. I honestly can't even believe it. If I would have told my previous self in the past, Luffy's gonna be doing this back then when I first started the show, it wouldn't have made any sense to me at all.
Oh God, it would not.
I would have been like, how? He's made of rubber. His power is rubber. How?
He's just rubber. Like, what can rubber do? Rubber can do all that.
Facts. Who would have thought something we thought was the weakest fruit in the whole show is actually the most OP in the show? So let me ask you, because moving forward, I feel like there really shouldn't be too much competition for Luffy. Like, I don't really just see anyone outside of Akainu and Blackbeard putting up much of a fight for him. Supposing that if he can, just tap into this power at will. I'm assuming he can't. I'm assuming
I don't think he'll be in the masses form anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume there are certain stipulations towards it, but even right now, I truly don't even know what those exact stipulations are. So it's kind of hard to say. But yeah, I knew one thing. I'm definitely looking forward to this Blackbeard fight.
I'm ready for that Kainu fight.
Facts.
That's those are
the two the most. So Jalen, tell me, how after reading this chapter, how much longer do you think that this fight is about to go on for with him?
Knowing the pace of this, I want to say at least 10. 10 chapters? At least 10. Yeah.
Okay. I would like 10 chapters. I really would. Seeing Luffy in this first chapter awaken his fruit and just kind of breeze by Kaido in every attack that he threw at him, and just kind of throw him around, it damn near looked like maybe 2 or 3 chapters. But knowing Oda, I feel like that's not going to be the case. Because we saw what happened last time. We got a new transformation.
There'll probably be some story right in the middle of it. Or something, some backstory, some explanation or something.
Right. I would honestly love for a flashback to come in soon.
I can see it.
Like a flashback of Shanks stealing the fruit from Who's Who. I need that right now. I definitely need that. Because
I'll take that.
Fact, because Jinbei didn't finish talking about that. They just kind of walked over that for some reason.
Yeah.
I for sure need that. But I'm hoping you're right. because last time we got a transformation from Snake Man, we saw how long that fight was. Which is why I really assumed that previous to all this new information, I thought Luffy's awakening would be more so similar to Katakuri's. I was hoping not exactly, just to give him, his own individual, unique style, but something, I don't know, parallel to it. But I'm definitely not upset with what I got, because this is
completely
unworldly. This is completely different, completely new. This, honestly, after this chapter, this changed the whole scaling of One Piece to me. The whole layout. The show is forever different in my eyes now.
So, do you think after this arc things are gonna slow down, or are they gonna just keep on with this pace?
After this arc, I definitely believe things are gonna slow down, because I feel like you gotta remember this arc is really the end game or end goal of literally the start of the new world. Or when I say the start of the new world, the start of Punk Hazard. Everything from Punk Hazard to here on out is what we've been like trying to get
waiting for.
Yeah, so this was all that stuff. The last 300 episodes was purely build up to get here. So moving forward from this arc, I feel like it's gonna, I don't want to say downgrade, but maybe take a turn. Like I definitely do believe that, I hope that we're going to Elbaf next arc, because I feel like Usopp wasn't really just done to justice in this, in the war or in the arc itself.
Yeah.
But I feel like once we go there, he's definitely gonna have his time to shine. Especially when he meets the giants that he met previously. I don't want to say it's gonna go downhill. What about you, Jalen? What do you think?
Honestly, the one thing I really care about is what happened to my boy Sabo.
Facts. Yeah, it's a lot. It's so much we got to get to. So much.
Like, I just need to know what happened, what's gonna happen. Are we gonna have another war? Are we gonna have another retrieval arc? Like,
I definitely
we
think
got so many options and
coming.
directions where we could just take the story.
I for sure think it's another war coming. Later in the show, this time with the Grand Fleet pulling up, which is gonna be so live.
I've been waiting for them to pull up.
Ooh, I can't fucking wait on that. Been waiting too long. I knew if it wasn't gonna happen this arc, with us being outnumbered at the beginning of the war, it's definitely gonna happen when we go see. Ooh, I wanna say Akainu. I really wanna say Akainu. Just because I feel like that's gonna be the last stand. I feel like Blackbeard will be the last fight, but I don't see a reason why we would need the Grand Fleet to go against Blackbeard's pirate crew when it's only like 8 of them in that gang, So I feel like you would definitely need them against the world government when you go into war with the head admiral in charge.
When do you think we're gonna see Shanks again?
That's a great question. It's crazy because Duran was saying that he thinks he's gonna pull up this arc. Me, especially looking at it right now, I'm not too sure. I really don't know. I don't think Shanks is gonna come to Wano, only because I don't really know what he would do in Wano. Like if Shanks came,
he a purpose.
Like you can't. He can't pull the same shit he pulled last time. He's not gonna tell Kaido to stop fighting, and Kaido's just gonna listen to him.
Kaido's not that kind of guy.
Kaido's not that kind of guy at all. He's ready to throw them hoes. So I definitely feel like, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna see Shanks again until that movie comes out. That what's it called? Like, it's called Red. Yeah.
One Piece film Red.
Yeah, and I don't even think that's fully canon. But after that movie, I don't know. It's so much I don't know. So much I'm looking forward to seeing.
There's a lot that we don't know.
Exactly. It's so much.
We get a few answers, then 100 more questions followed.
Facts. One last thing I do wanna chop on is we finally get to see Hiyori talking to Orochi and
Yeah.
he's meeting his end. Because I felt like from the jump, okay, I don't want Orochi to continue being in the show
Facts.
after he continuously got his head chopped off. I thought the way the writing was so perfect, how Kinemon chopped off his head and the others chopped off his head. It just seemed like finished, like finale. But I do like this ending because I feel like it's really full circle. It's almost like Odin's daughter getting true revenge for the suffering of 20 years that Orochi has put his family through.
Yeah,
so I definitely like seeing that.
Everything, getting more motivation from what her father did, what Odin did, putting out through all that embarrassment and stuff like that. And he kept on smiling, telling he'd do it as long as he has her and the rest of them. He's good.
Yeah, I don't know why he thought they were still about to run away together. That was crazy to me. Orochi's a wild dude for that. Clinton didn't know the situation he was in.
Right.
So tell me, Jalen, what are your final thoughts on this arc?
Final thoughts. I'm just waiting for it to be animated because I already know once this is anime, it's gonna be crazy. It's already crazy. So I'm ready to see what's gonna happen moving on. How this Luffy versus Kaido fight gonna end, because probably one of the longest fights, honestly.
I'm hoping so. Honestly, I would love that. I would love for this to be the longest fight in the show, because the last longest fight in the show was Katakuri and Luffy.
Yeah,
that was my favorite fight in the show. If this was longer than that, if this is longer than that, I would definitely be thrilled to find out. And I don't. Yeah, after reading everything I've read the last few chapters, it's definitely solidified for me. There's nothing else I need to see. This is for sure my favorite arc of the show. That's done. I can close the book on that. I don't need to think about it. I don't need to deliberate. I'm sold. Closing it. What's your favorite arc so far, Jalen? Is there anything else that this arc needs to do to jump up on your list?
Oh man. This arc. I love one with a passion. It's just missing. I need that emotional tug on my heart. I need that. If it could do that for me, then this would probably be my favorite arc of all time.
You didn't get enough emotional tug from the Scabbards and everything that happened with Odin in the backstory?
Nah. It didn't hit me. It didn't hit me hard. It didn't hit me hard enough.
Even when he was being boiled alive, it didn't hit you?
Nah, it didn't.
Okay. Hey, that's fair. I'm not mad at that. Well, we're gonna close it out. You telling me what is your favorite arc of the show so far?
Ooh. It will have to be Dressrosa.
Dressrosa. Hey, I'm not mad at that at all. That's a super emotional arc. Incredible writing. Dope fights.
Actually, it is tied between Dressrosa and Whole Cake. Those two arcs are my favorite.
Both of those definitely in my top 5. I'm not mad at those answers at all. Respectable. Well, I definitely appreciate you dropping by, Jalen, and bringing your knowledge on the show and the manga, sharing this One Piece holiday with me.
Anytime.
It's
always fun.
Hey, glad to have you here. Also want to give a great shout out and thanks to everybody that's been supporting us all this way, all the One Piece fans, and shout out to Kevin Manning, who's been supporting us from the jump, buying our merch, and just helping us out through this time. He just passed recently, and it's been hitting a lot of people. We definitely appreciate him. Hope his soul is finally at rest. Hope he's at rest now. Definitely thank y'all for all joining us and watching. Till next time, peace. We just vented.
I was just venting, man.